okay, well, this is what comes to me. What do you really want to talk about?
Um,
Let's lay it all out there. What do you really want? Besides the scriptures, like, what do you really want to discuss and talk about?
dude, I feel him calling me to serve full time
Mm.
in ministry. And um, just like Moses saw the burning bush and he saw the snake and he saw the hand. I didn't see things like that, but I've seen the Lord step in mighty ways and reveal himself and his authority in my life. And to back up on just what you're saying, dude, I'm torn because I don't know. It just goes against everything in my flesh. I want to go create income for my family. I got 5 kids, and my oldest is a senior in high school. My youngest is second grade, so they're all at home. Got a wife who's dealing with scleroderma. It's a autoimmune disorder that's attacking her body and has been for over a year now, and she's not able to work, and it goes against everything in my flesh to not just go out and get another job. And I know that to the world it looks like, dude, he's just being lazy. He's he's just not man enough and going and doing it and doing whatever the thing is. And that is the furthest thing from the truth. It's so hard for me to wait on the Lord, to try to walk in his calling, because it goes against everything that I've ever known. And when the world and everyone, I can feel the judgment and dude, just go get a job, and I was talking about this just earlier this morning, that as a young Christian, the Lord protected me, man, and by his grace, dude, he protected me. I didn't get in to the partying, I didn't get into the drugs, I didn't get into all the crazy things that happen growing up, right? I think the Lord protected me from it because I believe, because I stayed in the Word. I don't know if that's true. I did stay in the Word. I don't know if that's the reason why. Whatever. His grace, he protected me. Oftentimes, the way that he would do that was just with this gut feeling of nauseousness and icky. I don't even know how to explain it. Like when my friends would be wanting to go to a party, or if there would be alcohol just even in the room, I would get this overwhelming nauseous feeling, you are not supposed to be here, you've got to go. And it was the Spirit moving in me saying, Chad, get out, get away, flee this. And I have tried to fill out job applications, and that same feeling comes over me. This flee, you are not supposed to be here. And so the harder thing for me is to just wait on the Lord. He says, be still and know that I'm God. Psalm 46:10. Be still and let me be me. Dude, sometimes, and maybe this is a word for somebody, sometimes the hardest thing to do is to wait on the Lord. because he's given us abilities and talents, and like yes, I can go get a job, and that sounds like the thing to do, and it makes sense. But when the Spirit is speaking against that logic, we have the choice to submit to that authority or to ignore it and do what our flesh says to go do. And I'm telling you, man, it's testing me, bro. It's because you don't want your babies to be hurting. You don't want your babies to be without. You don't want to think about like not having a place to live. You don't want to think about not being able to pay your water bill. When all I have to do to make that happen is go get a job. Yeah. And there's no reason why I can't, other than I feel the Spirit saying, wait on me. Listen to me. Like I said, when I go and try to fill out job applications, there will be, I really believe it would be great jobs. I feel this angst, it's the Spirit speaking to me saying, Chad, no, flee. This is not what I've called you to. This is not what I have for you now. And so the hardest thing for me is to say, okay, then what? I'm going to wait on you. I'm going to wait on you. Well, that's the truth of what I'm going through right now. And it's hard to look my wife in the eye and say, baby, I know it doesn't make sense. I'm so thankful that she's been gracious to me and patient with me, because in the world's eyes, it looks like I'm not a man. I'm not taking care of my business. And the Lord knows that. I believe He will honor obedience. Don't know when, don't know how, don't know what it's going to look like. It's not my concern, but it kind of is. I say that. I say it's not my concern. What my concern is to be obedient. But I am concerned about my family.